The Bermuda Triangle wasn't a mystery. It never was. But it became one of the most feared places on Earth. Pilots refused to fly through it. Sailors rerouted their ships. Insurance companies were blamed. Governments were accused of cover-ups. All because of one idea: that somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, reality itself stopped working. But what if the truth is more disturbing? What if the Bermuda Triangle didn't kill people because it was dangerous, but because humans believed it was? This is the real story of the Bermuda Triangle. Not as a paranormal phenomenon, but as a psychological experiment that humanity accidentally ran on itself. Here's the first thing most people don't know. The Bermuda Triangle doesn't exist. At least, not officially. No government recognizes it. No maritime authority marks it. No scientific body has ever defined its borders. The triangle was drawn by writers. Journalists noticed that some ships and planes had disappeared over decades, mostly during bad weather, mostly before modern navigation. Someone connected the dots, literally. Florida, Bermuda, Puerto Rico. Once the lines were drawn, the story was born. And humans are very bad at ignoring stories once they exist. The Atlantic Ocean in this region is brutal. Strong currents like the Gulf Stream can move wreckage hundreds of miles in days. Storms form quickly. Visibility drops without warning. Before GPS, navigation relied on stars and compasses. And compasses? They don't always point north here, not because of magic, but because true north and magnetic north behave differently in this region. That confusion alone caused countless navigational errors, but mistakes don't make headlines. Mysteries do. December 5th, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy training planes take off from Florida. This mission would become the most cited proof of the Bermuda Triangle's supernatural nature. But here's what the legend leaves out. The pilots were students. The lead instructor was known for getting lost. Their compasses malfunctioned before takeoff. Radio recordings reveal something chilling. Not panic, but confusion. They didn't know where they were. They argued about which direction was west. They believed Florida was behind them. They flew deeper into open ocean. Eventually, fuel ran out. The planes didn't vanish, they sank. But the ocean doesn't return evidence easily, and when evidence disappears, imagination fills the gap. By the 1960s, writers realized something. Fear sells. Books began exaggerating timelines. Weather reports were ignored. Survivor testimonies were selectively quoted. Some ships listed as lost were later found. But those corrections never made headlines. Once the myth was popular, debunking it became unprofitable. The Bermuda Triangle wasn't spreading because it was true. It was spreading because it was entertaining. Let's address the famous theories. Aliens abducting ships, time warps swallowing aircraft, underwater pyramids emitting energy beams. Every claim sounds dramatic. None survive investigation. Scientists mapped the area. Magnetic readings were normal. Accident rates matched other busy shipping lanes. Even Lloyd's of London, the world's largest insurance authority, does not charge extra for traveling through the Bermuda Triangle. Because statistically, it's average. Dangerous, yes, but no more than the rest of the ocean. This is where the real danger lived. In the human mind. Once pilots believed the area was cursed, they flew more cautiously, overcorrected, second-guessed instruments, hesitated during emergencies. Fear causes hesitation. Hesitation causes errors. The myth didn't just explain accidents, it amplified them. The Bermuda Triangle became dangerous because people treated it as dangerous. That's the paradox. Today, thousands of flights cross this region every week. GPS removed uncertainty. Satellites removed confusion. Weather tracking removed surprise. And suddenly, the mystery faded. No portals, No aliens, no vanishings, just data. But the legend remains, because humans don't remember facts. They remember feelings. The Bermuda Triangle wasn't a mystery. It was a lesson, a reminder that when humans don't understand something, we don't wait for answers. We invent them. And sometimes, those inventions become more dangerous than the truth ever was. This is science. This is history. This is mystery, explained. If you want to deep dive into mystery, history, and science, consider subscribing to the channel. This is Hidden Verse Lab signing out.